Make it bigger. Okay. So this is today's story number 12. Why we live, no one knows. How to go somewhere is less important than the basic reason for going there. This everyone understands. Yet, although everyone worries about how to live, the basic reason for living goes unknown. Do people abandon the search for it, assuming it is unknowable? Giving up provides no salvation. As important as it is to know how to live, the most important thing is to know why. There definitely is a reason. Very good. So, if you read the book You Were Born for a Reason, I think part one talks all about this why we live and the importance of questioning why we live, because otherwise we can have no salvation. It says no liberation from suffering. We will have no relief from our suffering because even if we don't actively think about where we are going or why we live, subconsciously from the depth of our existence, this question keeps coming up. What is the point of living day in, day out, the way I'm living my life with all the hardships I have to overcome? It naturally comes up, and then because the answer is not knowable immediately, so people just abandon the search for it. So this is a big problem because we abandon the search for it. We don't even try to look for the answer. And I always ask people, have you looked everywhere for the answer? Have you turned every stone? You know how they say, don't let any stone go unturned. That's a thorough search. That's what brings us relief from pain, that kind of diligence to look for the answer. Of course, Buddhism gives the answer, but to listen to it diligently until we understand why it is that we live. Well, basically, the reason we endure the hardships every day we go forward, it has to be finding a happiness that transcends the level of pain that we go through in life. It has to be greater happiness. Otherwise, even if it evens out, maybe it still doesn't feel like it's worthwhile to keep going. So we need to find a happiness that does not abandon us, a happiness that makes us experience true freedom in the heart, what Master Shinran calls it. You experience a world of no hindrance, where hindrances and obstacles in life no longer bring us down. They don't hinder our progress in life. So, unless we listen from a teacher who has experienced this world of no hindrance, happiness that doesn't abandon us, then it's difficult to go forward towards it because the goal is not clear. Yeah, and then if the goal is not clear, all that people fuss over is how to go somewhere or how to live life. They keep focusing on what is missing, why their lifestyle is not the way they want it to be. Our life is just a product of the karma we have been generating through our mind, every thought we have had until this moment, our speech, everything we speak, we choose to say to people, and our actions, what we choose to do with our body. So we cannot change that energy of the karma. We are kind of stuck with it until we reach that true freedom, enter the world of no hindrance. So because we are kind of carrying this heavy karma, it feels so painful. And then people keep imagining or having these fantasies, oh, if only I were not sick, if only I had a better job, if only I owned my own home instead of renting, and etc., etc. So people worry so much about how to live and the way they live, their lifestyle, or how they're going forward, that they forget to ask why they live. What is this happiness that we need to experience? So then either way, we can be content. If I have a home, I'm grateful. If I don't have a home, but I have some roof over my head, I'm grateful. That's the art of living that Buddhism is helping us obtain skillful ways of living. And that's why I think in society we see so much anxiety and depression people suffer from, because ignoring this question of what it is we live for, the meaning of living, even if we ignore it, it's as if we're abandoning the search for it. It keeps coming up, and it might even pick up momentum. Yeah. So first and foremost, we want to ourselves, we need to know the most important thing, which is why we live life, if life has so many sufferings. And once we know the answer clearly, happiness that doesn't abandon us, how can we convey this to people in a way that they can process it, they can digest it, so they can be moved to action and improve their lives, improve their karma one bit at a time, day after day. And we go forward in this way together as Sangha, as community. So good job, everyone, for being here, increasing our own wisdom and conveying to people around us. So have a wonderful Sunday. Bye.